special day today. We got the superhero jacket on, right? I'm a real grime fighting superhero. Johnny on the spot's the grime fighter superhero. Today we got a special treat. We got the Sebo Automatic X7, one of our favorites. We got the superhero shoes, superhero jacket. We got the shirt as always. Good, clean living. It's a misprint because it's supposed to say healthy in there too. Good, clean, healthy living. So we're going to show the Sebo X7 today. And you know, sometimes I really do feel like a superhero. You know, I get to show people how to get the easiest way, the easiest, most effective way to get their house as clean as possible. Get their, I should say home, not just house, but their home as clean as possible. Remember, we always, a couple disclaimers before we get started. Number one, if you see it here, it means we believe it. It means it's good for you, but we're not trying to sell you one. We think you should go to your local vac shop. So we only try to show the high quality machines here, the ones that clean better, the ones that last a long time, the ones that are easy to use, the ones with good filtration, the ones that are of great value. They might be a little more expensive, but they're, you know, if you're sick of buying the cheap department store vacuums or you bought one on Amazon, we don't think you should do that. We think you should be going to your local vac shop, buy once, buy right, get a little better machine. Again, no knock on the Sharks, the Dysons, the Bissells, or any of the other cheaper vacuums, the Hoovers or Eurekas, whatever. It's just a different philosophy. Again, if somebody comes into our vac shop, we want them to keep coming back for the right reasons, not because they have a broken vacuum, because they want more of the right stuff. Or maybe they want the machine cleaned up, serviced, that kind of thing. So we only try to show what we can stand behind. Something that's going to, again, the four things you should look for in a vacuum is how well is it clean, how easy is it to use, how long is it going to last, and what's the filtration like. And then the fifth thing, obviously, is where you're going to buy it from. And we don't believe you should be buying vacuums in a department store. We don't believe you should buy them online. We don't believe you should buy them from Amazon. We believe you should go to your local vacuum shop and preferably go to vacuumrepairshop.com and find the verified member at vacuumrepairshop.com, because they care the most, they're trained, they carry the best products, they know what questions to ask you, what kind of cleaning problems you have, and they know how to match it with the right solutions. So anyway, again, if you're seeing it here, it means we think it's a good deal, it's a good machine, and it fits every one of those categories. So today, no exception. This is the Sebo X7 upright. This is the automatic X7 or pet version, or the Onyx version, premium Onyx version, which means it actually comes with a 10-year warranty, 10-year motor, 10-year parts, 7-year labor, and it comes with a whole slew of extra attachments. So I'm going to get right into it and show you why this is one of our favorites. You know, one of our probably top 5 or top 10 uprights is this Sebo right here. So first of all, get the cord down, just turn this right here. And again, at vacuumrepairshop.com, we're not just trying to show you the features of the vacuum, we're actually trying to give you practical information, education, to show you the benefits of those features. We're trying to give you practical reasons why you should own this. We're trying to give you the benefits and advantages of having this. What makes this better than the other vacuums? And we're trying to match it up with some of your cleaning needs. So anyway, to get the cord off, all you do is turn that. The cord comes right off. It's a nice long cord. I believe it's, don't quote me, but I believe it's 30 feet. But you can check that out by going to vacuumrepairshop.com. And when you click on the verified members in your area, there's product brochures for everything they sell there. So that's why you really want to get, if you really want to get the most information and you want to get the right education or be properly educated on what's best for you, go to your local vac shop. And if you can't get to your local vac shop, visit their page on vacuumrepairshop.com. So I'm going to plug this in over here, right near our air purifiers, because as always, it's not only a good idea to have clean surfaces, your carpets, floors, you know, the granular dirt, take care of that with a good vacuum, but it's also a good idea to have clean air. So you should, while you're at your vac shop, take a look at some of the air purifiers they have as well. So it's plugged in. Step on this orange pedal here, and that'll drop that back. This is probably one of the most popular uprights in the country, probably in the world. This is probably used more professionally. That there's a professional version of this. You might have seen a Windsor. You might have seen it private labeled under a few other names as well. But they're Sebo. So if you've seen another machine like that was blue or something like that, looks like this, made by Windsor, it was actually a Sebo, but it's the commercial version of this with a heavy duty cord and a 3-prong cord. On off switch up here. Now what's really cool about this vacuum, I'm going to start off with this. You'll notice when I turn it on, there's lights on the front of this machine. So this machine, they call it automatic, meaning you really don't have to think about whether you have it at the right setting or not. It actually does it for you. So this, for an upright to do this, is pretty unique. Okay, the head goes up and down by itself. Okay, so you don't have to guess whether you have it. So that's the feature. The idea that it's automatic, it's automatic adjusting. But the idea is you don't have to guess whether you should have it higher or lower. It does it by itself. So when I turn this on, you're going to see that green light? We have a very low carpet, so that goes down to make the right height. So I'll bring it over to this carpet too. And then you'll probably see it's probably going to change a little bit. I went to a little higher pile, so now the green light goes on, it's going up. And as long as we're here, we might as well pick up some of this K-Pack. We'll show you how well it cleans. So it cleans as good or better than anything out there. So I'm pretty confident that this is going to take care of all your needs as far as deep cleaning. But again, that is very unique. So if you go from carpet pile to carpet pile, it will raise and lower by itself. But if you want to keep this at the lowest possible setting, they have this little boost button in the middle. And you can hit this, and that will lower that down. Okay, so now, here's the reason for that. Let me explain the reason why you have that boost button. So, if you're like me, there's two different theories or philosophies with a vacuum. A lot of vacuum manufacturers will tell you that you should just keep it skimming the top of the carpet. The brush should just barely be hitting the top of the carpet, just enough to lift that nap of the carpet so that the suction can clean deep. Okay, which there might be some truth in that. The other theory, the other philosophy is mine, which is I like to have that head lowered as much as possible. When I vacuum, I want to see the V-shaped patterns in the rug. Okay, I want to look back and see the V-shaped patterns. I want to know that I have it the lowest setting possible. Now, of course, if it's too low, it's going to be hard to push. It's going to bind up in the carpet. But that's what that boost button allows you to do. So if you believe that you're not cleaning deep enough, you can actually just hit that boost button, and that'll eliminate all doubt. It's going down. It's going to go down all the way, and you're going to be deep clean. As long as we're talking about that brush roll right there, I'm going to grab this microfiber cloth. This machine's got a pretty low profile, so it's pretty easy to get underneath things. Okay? So if you want to go, it lays flat, so if you want to go underneath things, you can. I want to go underneath the chair, sofa, bed, that kind of thing. Now, when you do that, there's a chance you may pick up something you shouldn't. So this machine, like the other Sebos and a lot of your other high-quality, high-end machines, they have a circuit breaker or something that will trip the motor or trip the machine off if you pick up something you shouldn't. And again, the whole idea, cleans better, lasts longer, easier to use, better filtration. It's a buy once, buy right kind of thing. You don't want to buy a vacuum and the next thing you know, you're cleaning Saturday morning, you go under the bed, you pick up a sock or shoelace, you break a belt, now you can't use the vacuum. You got to go to the vac shop, you got to hope they have the belt in stock, you got to hope they have time to fix it for you, or you got to order the belt. You don't want to go through any of that. So this really will save you time. And it is going to help the machine. It's going to make the machine last longer. It fits under the category of last longer. You're not breaking belts. You're not opening the machine to get at the belt or anything. So watch what happens. So if I go into the bed, pick up a sock or a shoelace, so just in a few seconds, what happens is machine goes off, red light goes on, tells you to check the brush roll. Okay? So we just turn that over. You just pull whatever's in there out. Okay? And then when I turn the machine back on, When I turn the machine back on, the brush roll resets itself, okay? Everything's back in the so 10-year motor, 10-year parts, 7-year labor, and lifetime belt warranty. You will never break the belt on this vacuum. If you did somehow, if you're the only one and you found a way to break that belt, it's replaced for free. I've never replaced one in a Sebo, but I'm sure there's a first for everything. So here's another kind of unique thing about the Sebo. Underneath here, they really do make it practical to maintain. I mean, again, if you're seeing it here, it means we believe in this machine. If you're seeing it here, it means we think it's a good idea to have this machine. We don't know if this is necessarily the one that is the answer for you. We don't know if it's going to solve all your problems. This is why you need to go to the local vac shop. But you can be confident that when you're getting a machine that you see on vacuumrepairshop.com, that you are seeing a machine that's going to hold up very well, that's going to take care of most of your needs. But you want to go to the local vac shop to make sure that's the one for you. Whether you like an upright, canister, stick vac, whatever, you want to go to the local vac shop to be sure. There's a little clean out port in the bottom. So if anything goes in there, it's not going to clog, you can clean it out. Here's the really cool thing. Everybody loves this. When they come in the shop, we show them this. It's inevitable that hair is going to wrap around that brush. I mean, if you're vacuuming the house and you're cleaning the house and you take pride in the home and you vacuum once a week or every couple days, it's inevitable that things are going to gather in here, okay? Not just in the Sebo, but any vacuum. And that's normally a pain in the neck to clean off. A lot of you are probably thinking right now, yep, I remember I've got all that long hair wrapped around the brush. Or you pick up a carpet thread and it wraps around the brush and it stays there forever because you don't know how to get it off. Well, underneath there is a button you can push, and there's an end cap here, and it's very easy to maintain this machine. So you just push that in, and then this brush comes right out, okay? So you can cut the hair off, you can clean it, and then you can pop it back in very easily, saving you time, money, trouble. Just, again, buy once, buy right. 10-year motor, 10-year parts, 7-year labor, lifetime belt warranty. If you want to replace the brush or you want to clean the brush, it's very easy to do. It's not a big job. As a matter of fact, in our vacuum shops, we actually have what we call a product protection plan, PPP, which includes free tune-ups on the machine. We actually give 10 free tune-ups with this machine. You know why? Because it's so easy for our service guy to maintain. They don't really, it's not much of a hassle. It doesn't take them much time. They can take it apart, clean it, put fresh filters in it. They don't have to worry about replacing the belt. It's just very easy to maintain. So that's the power head of the machine. Let's move back a little bit. We'll show you the rest of the vacuum now. Again, if you're this is kind of unique too. If you're vacuuming along, this really is a complete cleaning system. So if you're vacuuming along and you want to get the cobwebs off the ceiling, just like this. It's this easy. Okay? So you're vacuuming here, you see the cobwebs. You can even kick the machine on its back wheels and kind of go around the perimeter of the room and clean it off. Now it's got a pretty good reach, but in our vac shops, we actually include an extra wand, and we also include a wall tool. So this is the premium Onyx, and it does come with quite a bit of attachments. These two don't always come with the machine, but most of your local vac shops will customize the machine for you. So we feel at our vac shops, this would be necessary for this particular machine. So we can pop that right on there. We got a nice extension here. You've got an extra extension wand, and you've got the wall and ceiling tool. So now you've got an even bigger extension. Okay. I should show you how the machine works on the bare floors too before I show you this. Okay. So let's go over to the bare floors, because I would put this up against any vacuum on the bare floors, and here's why. Because it's got the self-adjusting automatic head, but it's also got a little squeegee on the back here. So it's got nice soft rubber wheels, and it's got a squeegee right here behind the brush roll. So I got a lot of debris over there on the bare floors. So we'll go over there. When you are vacuuming, sometimes with an upright, that brush is spinning so fast, it can kick some debris behind you. With this one, it'll pick it up. So let's do it. We don't have much of a bare floor in this particular showroom, but we should. So these are peanut shells. So I believe the peanuts are keto friendly for the most part. So I have everybody come in every day and have a couple peanuts and make a mess of the floor. You see it's on the bare floor, flat surface, so the head's going down. I don't know if you can see it actually, get a real close up, you can see it's actually picking it up for you. Look, I'm going to go right through this pile, and I'm taking a chance here because you never know, but I don't think we're going to be spitting anything behind it. It's picking it up. Wow, it's pretty impressive. Now, in the event that there are big pieces that won't fit into that little channel down there, that's why you've got your extra wand and you've got your, it's your wall and ceiling tool, but you can use it on the bare floors as well. So do it just like this. I don't even have to bend over. I can just do it just like this. Pretty impressive, right? So that's why we give you the extra tools. I feel like I should clean this up. This is the Sebo X7. I've used an X4 in my house for quite some time. I've got a lot of vacuums in my house, but one of our go-to machines is the Sebo X4 in my house. It's a very similar machine. Doesn't have the headlight, doesn't have the boost mechanism, but it's a really good, dependable machine. You know it's doing the job for you. So again, soft rubber wheels, you can bring it on the bare floors. And again, I would put this up against it. If you like an upright, this is a great upright for carpets and bare floors. It does have some other accessories. It's got, oh, I showed you how this comes out here with the wand, but you also have, you can also take this out just like this. So you've got your dust brush. Again, not a big deal, but this brush is designed a little different. You can see it comes to a point, right? Why? Because our houses aren't round, our houses have corners. So even this dust brush comes to a point so you can get windowsills, that kind of thing, you can go in there. Nice soft horsehair, won't scratch anything. On the back of the vacuum, you've got crevice tools on the back of the vacuum. Narrow space tool, crevice tool for the hard to get areas. You also have an upholstery tool, obviously for the upholstery. Oh, you know what? Before I show the upholstery tool, let's do this. This machine, the Sebo X7 Onyx Pet version, comes with an extra hose. This is an extra 9-foot extension hose. So if you want to go up and down the stairs, and you don't want to bring the machine up and down the stairs, you can. Or if you want to clean the perimeter, the outside of the room, the perimeter of the room, you don't have to bring the vacuum with you. It's almost like having a central vacuum in addition to the uprights because you've got the long hose. So I can leave the machine there, and I can come over here, and I can clean the furniture. And again, if I want to go up and down the stairs, I can too. Being the pet version of this machine, it also has a turbo brush. So if you want to clean, maybe you got carpeted stairs, or maybe the upholstery, you can't keep the pets off the furniture. I know that's the way it is in my house. Or even if we do keep the pets off the furniture, we have a golden retriever. The golden retriever hair goes everywhere. We're forever hunting dog hair in our house, okay? It's a great machine for that. And again, especially if you have carpeted stairs or if you want to clean the upholstery, you don't have to bring the machine up and down stairs. You can just use this. We usually have this loaded up with hair, but you get the idea. Revolving brush, turbo tool, 9-foot extension hose. When I say it's really a complete cleaning tool, I mean it really is. If you want to do the house top to bottom, you know, you can't use those. Stick vacs have a purpose, the battery operated stick vacs, and the portables have a purpose, but if you want a good solid vacuum, you know, the other stuff is great for in-between cleanings, but if you need that one vacuum that's going to do everything in the house, if you want to do carpets, bare floors, furniture, up and down the stairs. This really is a complete cleaning tool. Every house should have one good solid vacuum. In addition to what the average house has 3 vacuums, believe it or not, between portables, shop vacs, and now we got stick vacs, that kind of thing. You may have an upright, you may have a canister. You can't beat this for an upright. Flexible crevice tool, okay? That comes with the premium package. Again, the premium package includes 10-year motor, 10-year parts, 7-year labor, lifetime belt warranty, a whole slew of extra attachments, extra hose, turbo tool, the crevice tool. Oh, the bag change. Very easy bag change. And this machine, if you look, you'll see what it says right down there. First, you'll see Vacuum Repair Shop approved. That's our sticker. Anti-allergy, hospital grade filtration. It's about as good a filtration as you're going to get. Okay. Several layers of filtration. First of all, you've got the that wasn't supposed to happen. That was interesting. You've got the filter bag itself. So the bag is not only just a paper bag, but it's actually a filter material bag. You've got your another filter inside the bag compartment, and then you've got another filter. Let's see here. I don't know why that pops out. That was weird. There we go. Bag, filter. Again, hospital grade filtration. There's a few machines on the market with very good filtration, and the German ones are, I think, a little bit, I think they were kind of like the first ones that had the hospital grade or the HEPA filtration, because they have their emissions requirements, their filter requirements over there in Europe are a little bit stricter than ours, or they were the first ones to have certain requirements on their vacuums. So they were kind of way ahead of the game. And then here's another filter here. After filter, premium filter in the after the motor. So you got your pre-filter up there, and then you've got your after filter here. It's about as good a filtration as you're going to get. Again, I don't know that this is necessarily the vacuum for you as you're watching this, but if you like a good solid upright, I know you can't go wrong with this. You want to get to your local vac shop and get a demonstration. We have sold literally our 2 vac shops. We are one of the top 10, maybe top 5 Sebo dealers in the country. So we've sold a good share of these. But it's not the answer for everybody, but it is the answer for a lot of people. I don't know. I don't think there's anything else. We always give a pack of bags, 10-year motor warranty, 10-year parts. Oh, we give 10 free tune-ups. I think I said that already. But
yep, the PPP.
Product protection plan, PPP. Anything else, Jared? I'm forgetting. Jared holding the camera is one of our service guys, and he knows that these things hold up because he sees them all the time. He knows how easy they are to maintain. So yeah, I would say if you like what you see, visit your local vac shop. If you can in your area, look for the verified premium member at vacuumrepairshop.com. Every verified member at vacuumrepairshop.com has their products listed with us with demonstrations. You'll probably see this demonstration at your local vac shop's products page at vacuumrepairshop.com. And again, if you can, hit that like or subscribe button, share it with your friends, but get down, visit your local vac shop if you want more information on this. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it.